beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back, y'all. Yes, I am back to do a review and flip through of these two items here. So I have the FUNLAVIE Colored Pencils 24 set, and I have Ocean Creature Mandalas, which is also by FUNLAVIE. They contacted me and asked me to do a flip through and a review of these two items here. So that's what we're going to do today. I hope everyone's doing well and that you're having a great summer so far. But let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to actually do the flip through first, and then the swatching and review, a little coloring with the 24 set. Okay, this is again Ocean Creature Mandalas. And this is basically a book by FUNLAVIE. As you can see here, the retail price is $19.99, but I think that it is on Amazon for $9.99, I believe. There are 32 creatures in this book that are mandala style and an ocean theme. They are single-sided. You get a blot sheet with it, so this is a protective sheet to put in the back of your page if you're using markers. Okay, so that comes with it. These are also perforated, so you can rip those out, as you guys can see. And the paper has like a matte finish. It's not smooth, like it's not like shiny or anything. It's a nice matte finish. Paper sounds pretty thick. And we're gonna go ahead and flip this. Let's see. So this is, again, this is perforated, but it also has a spiral bound at the top, and it makes it a little bit hard to flip it, so I hope you guys can see what's going on here. So but yes, this is going to be ocean themed, again single-sided. Ooh, look at the shark. So if you like mandalas, the animals are in that type of theme, mandala animals. Now, I will actually be doing a little coloring in here. I'm not going to color an entire page. I will probably pick a page and test one section with the pencils. I was able to use the pencils a little bit on another page, but I won't share that until my completed pages video. These are nice bold lines, not too intricate. Again, if you don't like coloring mandalas, you don't have to color it in that style. You can color these any way that you please. I'm thinking I have more than one page. No, the paper is pretty thick here. Oh, the penguin's so cute. There's narwhals. Lots of fish in here. Is that a sea slug? And this is the last page here, and it does give information about FUNLAVIE, their email address, printed in China, and the designer is FUNLAVIE Studio. Again, here is the back of the book and the front of the book. And on the inside cover, which I did not share with you guys, I'll go ahead and share that now. It says, before starting your journey, before starting your coloring journey, our paper is ideal for coloring with colored pencils and alcohol-based markers. Use a blank sheet behind the page for wet medium to prevent bleed through. Says FUNLAVIE coloring books use natural wood tone paper without fluorescent brighteners. Its natural color isn't from aging. Okay, so it does have like this yellowish, it's not white like white paper. All right, so that is, again, Ocean Creature Mandalas by FUNLAVIE. All right. All right, next we're going to get into the pencils. This is my favorite part, is playing with pencils. So these are the FUNLAVIE 24 count pencils. At the top, you see it comes with a sharpener. There are 24 colors in this set. I'm just going to take one out, take the pink one. My favorite color, if you don't know. All right, so here's the pencil. It says FUNLAVIE, has the color number. The end is dipped. These are hexagonal pencils. They have a 3.3 millimeter core. They are anti-breakage pencils, so that's what they're saying, that they don't break when sharpening. So the wood is really nice wood here. No splintering here in the wood. They have bright pigment. And when you're coloring, you're not going to get the wax bloom because these are oil-based pencils, okay? These come in a 24, 48, 72, and the prices range from $9.99 to $17. So this is the lowest set, or the lowest set, number set, and these ones are $9.99. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out. There is something else that comes with this. Inside, they give you some stickers, so you can open those. Believe in yourself always. Get in, loser. We're going to end this patriarchy. Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Maybe not put that one in there. Just these two would have been nice. But anyways, that was the free gift. All right. All right, so now we're going to do some swatching of these pencils. So let me move this out of the way and we'll get started. All right, so let's go ahead and do some swatching. Now I've already swatched this off screen just because I was having some issues. But we're going to go ahead and swatch the last 12 pencils here. Now, these pencils are highly pigmented. As you can see, I'm not even pressing very hard and we're getting great pigment off the pencils. I don't really care for the order in which they are because it seems like the greens should be with the greens, so on and so forth. But, you know, they have their reasons for the way that they are ordering them. There is a little bit of bloom coming off of these pencils, and it's mainly because of the paper that I'm using, so don't mind that. I have already used these in another picture just to get a feel for them, and I did not have an issue with bloom on that paper. It was a little smoother. But they are highly pigmented. I do love the colors. They feel nice. I love the hexagonal shape of the pencil. That's a good thing. They don't roll off of your table. But as you can see, like the color order is not something that I like. Now, you may want to switch that for yourself. By all means, do what's best for you. But I always like to swatch them in the order that they have them numbered or in the container. In this case, they came in a cylinder. So I went by just the numbers. But as you can see, there's some really pretty colors. And I think the range is good enough for you to color a page or two. and not have to add any other pencils. You can blend colors to create colors. Now with this set, there's only one brown, which, you know, if you want it darker, you would need to blend it with a little black. If you want it lighter, you can use white. You can blend it with yellows, you know, a light yellow to try to get it, you know, another variation of brown. You can do with reds. But if you're not into that, you know, then just know that you only have one brown in the 24 set. Those were the gold and silver. And then we have a warm gray. For me, I would use the silver as a gray because it's not very shimmery. And then we have another beautiful color here. Now, I'm not going to go by the dipped end because, as you can see, it's a little bit darker. The dipped end is darker than the actual pigment here. The same with this one. It's a little different. It's close, but not super close. And then we have one, what I would consider potential skin tone, which is this color here. Again, can lighten it, darken it with blending other colors into it. All right, so that is the 24 set of the FUNLAVIE pencils. And now we're gonna do a little coloring. Okay, I'm gonna color a little bit of this shrimp. I hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna do a little bit something different to show what I mean by you don't have to color all of this in versus coloring it all in. I'm just going to use the pencils that came from FUNLAVIE and no other medium so that you guys can see how they work even on their own coloring book paper. So since this is a since this is a little shrimp here, I'm just going to color just a few sections just to give you guys an idea of how these pencils even work on their own paper. I'm going to be using red and a little bit of yellow just because I like mixing those two together. All right, so now this is coloring without doing all of the details, right? Some people don't really want to do all of that, and that's fine. So the pencils work pretty good on their paper. I'm not pressing too hard. I have like a medium pressure. Just gonna come down here. I'm gonna see how many layers I can get and how well these blend. So that's what we're testing right now, is layers and blend. So I'm gonna lighten up my pressure as I get to the end here, because that's where I'm gonna be putting some yellow. Now I'm gonna come back up here and I'm gonna try adding another layer, see if we're getting any blooming. Not getting any blooming. Just want to add a little bit more layers up here at the top, not pressing too hard, lightening up my pressure as I get down towards the bottom here. Working in a circular motion. All right, so now I'm going to add yellow. And I'm just gonna start, usually you would start here, but I do things differently, y'all. So don't take my advice as gold, but this is how I like to do it. So I'm just gonna add my pressure down here, medium pressure, to fill in that one strip that I didn't really color in, so it can be nice and bright yellow. And then I'm moving up towards the red using a lighter pressure and doing circular motions. Because what I wanted to do is kind of blend into like an orange yellow. Now I'm going to go back and add a little bit more pressure to get more yellow here. A little bit more. And then I'm going to lighten up as I get close to that darker yellow or darker red. Because I want it to look like it's blending, and they're blending pretty good here actually. So that is blending and not doing each little section. And now I'm going to take these two colors and I'll probably add an orange, and I'm going to color each little section within this I don't know, shell. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to alternate colors. So this is the way people, you know, would color this if they want to color each section. You might want to use a limited palette and just rotate the colors through. So we're going to start with red. And I'm not going to shade. I'm just going to straight color. Okay. So I'm just going to go through this. There's a little blooming there because I'm pressing hard. So then I'll just go through here and just pick different ones to color with this red or dark orange, if you want to call it that. But I think it's like a light red. So we're going to skip around here. And it's okay if you color like this and you're getting a your colors, you know, are doubled up in an area. It's okay. Now these pencils color really nice on this paper, so I actually like it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to color this in with this color because we're at the bottom of the shell and I want the darkest color to be at the bottom of the shell of his body. I don't even know if it's a shell. Okay, as you can see, this goes all the way up. So, oops. It's okay if you make a mistake. I should sharpen these, but for this video, I'm just going to go ahead and work with what I got here. All right, so we got that going on. Now we're going to pick up the orange and, well, actually we're going to go with yellow first. I'm going to start here with this yellow because I want that to be the lightest part. And as you can see, again, I'm doing medium pressure. To get this filled in. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one in yellow. So limited color palettes are also really fun, y'all. You don't have to use every color in the set on a page, but if you do, then you can. I know some people get a little bit frazzled with, you know, not knowing what colors to use. How many colors should I use? You don't have to use a lot of colors to still have a nice looking picture. Limited color palettes, I think, are cool. Okay, so we're going to go in here, make that orange, and we're going to finish off with this here. And now on the shell that I did earlier, piece of the shell rather, that I did earlier, I'm going to come with this yellow because we have yellow here and I want it to be lighter. So we'll just do that. And that is coloring with FUNLAVIE pencils. So now, of course, I will be using these colors to finish this off for an end of month page. I'm not going to finish it here, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how it works on their paper. As you can see, it looks really nice. And so I would say these pencils work great on this paper. So if you were to get one of these books, you definitely want to use a pencil set that they have, whether it's the 24 or the large set. All right, so to conclude this video, I want to say that I really actually enjoy working with these pencils. They are smooth, they do blend well, as you can see here. They are highly pigmented, and I do like that they have the numbers on the barrels and that they are hexagonal in shape. If I were to rate these for budget-friendly pencils on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give these a solid 7. Okay, the reason why I only give them a 7 is because they have the colors are not in the order that I like, and a lot of people do like to have the name on the pencil. So those are just a few features that would probably take these up to another level, leave up to a level 10 for me. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. I want to say thank you to FUNLAVIE for sending me the book and the pencils. I really enjoyed using them, and I'm going to finish this page off screen and show it in a finished page video. All right, y'all. I hope that you've enjoyed. Until next time, take care.